You're not going to want to miss this. Today, we're going to talk about the Ford Bronco 2023 changes compared to 22 and 2021, and also the changes coming for 2024. So maybe you're going to want to switch. Maybe you're going to want to keep your Bronco or find a used one. So let's talk about those differences to help you pick. Do you get a used Bronco? Do you get a new Bronco? While we know that new Broncos can have a very long wait if you order one, some dealerships, if you shop your dealership, some dealerships, this only took 3.5 months from order to delivery, and it's a 2023, and I didn't have a prior reservation. And you need to shop your dealership because, well, good dealerships will sell you a Bronco at MSRP if you order, and really great dealerships. So locally, if you get one of the 3 Broncos that are currently available, you're also going to pay MSRP with 0 wait time. So folks, here's a tip to save thousands. Shop your dealership before even shopping which model of Bronco you want. But let's talk about those changes from 21 to 23, and now the 24 model has a lot of different changes. You'll want to catch our video if you haven't already caught it, where we talk about exterior changes mostly. Now we're going to be talking about interior changes and talking about that top. So the time has come. But right before we get started, I need you all to give us a little helping hand. Give us a thumbs up, a subscribe, and hit that bell notification because, well, we just broke 2,000 videos, 2020 videos. So thank you so much for the support all along the way, but we could use a little more support because, well, having a small YouTube channel means we get about $20 per video is what we average out. So give us a little hand. Now let's check out these differences. Let's put the pedal to the metal. Now yesterday we talked about how the Badlands is going back to the modular steel bumper like we have right here. Now this is the bumper where you could actually take this corner plate off to give you even a better angle when coming into approaching rocks. So fantastic approach angle already. Modular bumper, real fun. You can take off this corner piece right here. Now we have the high package, so we do have the radar in the front. Now let's look at the tops. 2024, you're going to get the same top as a 23, and they are really improved. We've seen so many Broncos go through. This is our 3rd Bronco because Marie and I each had one in 21, an early production 2.7 liter with no engine problems whatsoever, and all engine problems are resolved. It's because Ford had to outsource to a different company the valves, and there's a bad batch that may occur if you were built. If you're shopping a used 2021, here's a huge piece of advice. Just consider that those built from May until about September 2021, October 2021, May, in very small percentages, have valve issues. But by now, they should have already come out. But you can check to see if the engine was replaced or not. But so far, there's been about 50 cases along all those thousands of Broncos built. Now, the top here. We've always had this lip, but this lip now is a lot more useful. It's actually really good at catching and putting the water where you want it to go, the front or the back here. So we're no longer having the issue of opening your window at the drive-through and having all that water come in to your vehicle, inside the door paneling, on your arm. If you stick your head out, you'd get soaked. And there's additional help up here. Marie, if you want to try to get a little, we'll have to add a photo here, but there's added ribbing added. And the top for 2023 is going to be the same thing for 2024. The top looks a lot better, folks. Our early 21, the back window here had a lot of wave, a little less wave now on the side windows, and 0 wave on the back window. So we had a bit of wave on the back window on our early 21. Our late 21 Bronco, the Outer Banks Sasquatch, was a little bit better, but now the top is definitely better. Now for different models, we like to go Outer Banks and up because we do like the LED lights in the back. All Broncos come with LED lights in the front, but as mentioned in that other more detailed exterior changes for 2024 video, we will no longer have a base model. So for some people, the price is going to increase dramatically, but for others, we can now consider the Big Ben or the Black Diamond because they're going to come standard. All models, starting with the Big Ben all the way up to the Raptor, all models come with a 12-inch screen. So gone is the 8-inch screen. Our main reasons for getting a high package, Wild Track is we wanted the 12-inch screen, the keyless entry, the heated seats. And while we didn't go luxury package because for 23s, 21, 22s, way more demand than actual production. Ford's kicking up that production by 10% for 2024 models. So luxury package, I'm thinking it's going to be a lot easier to get a luxury package. But now they've also combined high package and luxury package into one package. But with the 12-inch screen, I'd say the mid package is now a fantastic value. So we checked the top here. And the top, you can see in here, they've added straps behind the buckles. So a little easier to find the buckles and get them clipped in. The top, thicker, a little bit better. Definitely liking the look. Now this top, we did 2 winters with our 2 Broncos, and in the 2 winters, even though these tops were getting covered in salt and grime and calcium, they're always easy to clean. Pressure washer, not too close to destroy the material. We've done that on one Mustang, so be careful when you're pressure washing these tops. The dirt and calcium and salt will come right out. Come spring, our tops always looked great and new again, but just be careful. Don't go too close with the pressure washer. You want to at least keep a distance of 24 inches, but keep in mind it depends on the angle of the jet on the pressure washer. So small jet, it'll rip through even at a distance. So go with the 40-degree angle, 25 at most. Now for the inside, haven't installed our mole bag sack yet. Want to order a little metal piece there. Love dogs, love Broncos, and the dogs love Bronco rides. We talk about Bronco ride, they get all excited, but just a little heads up, you've got 2 clips on the side here for opening the top. That's standard 21 all the way to 24, but if you get a used 23 or you go for a new 24 because you throw in an order, you will have all your cabling here. So Marie, if you want to come in and show this, you've got all your cabling for when you decide to switch up and go for a hard top. You can get a soft top at first, more easily readable. Now 65% of 4-doors for 2024 production are going to be hard tops. So it looks like Ford has worked out the hard top issue, and 2021s might be not quite perfect. We saw a few 21 tops come in not quite perfect. Ford did a recall, gave some customers some new tops, but the top issues are over. The hard tops are good. Now we like the soft top because of the practicality. Lots of space in all your 4-door Broncos. We've got a kit on the way. We like the 4-door, we like the space. Keep in mind, if you go with a 2-door, a lot more space than a 2-door Jeep in the back. But you want to go 4-door if you're going to be doing trips with this. We've gone down to Florida, so from north all the way down to the complete south in the Keys, and we're really happy to have all this space. We needed every single inch. Now let's jump inside for those 2024 changes to help you decide if you're better off getting a 2024 on order, or maybe picking up an available 23 new model or a used 21 or 22. Now, we're huge fans. I think mid package is now for 2024 going to be the best value because you're going to get keyless entry, meaning when you walk away from the vehicle, you can also lock the doors, just putting your thumb on the little lock on this little thumb piece underneath. Pop the door open. Keyless entry, really important in Canada when you've got those extreme freezing temperatures. Not to have to take your gloves off. Now, highly recommended if you're going to order a 24, get these hoop steps. Super easy to take the top off. So if we're going for a drive, or even if we're on a drive, stop at the lights. And let's show you how easy this is. Beautiful black top with the soft top now, not all wrinkly on the top. There we have it, top's open. It's as easy as that. Now they've changed for 2024 the handbrake, and 23. The handbrake is no longer one you can pull up on. Before you'd pull up on it, and at Bronco Off Rodeo, they let us know that Texas, they replaced a lot of those handbrakes because people would just rip on them, thinking, I don't know what, maybe you could do a donut if you pulled on it. It's an electric handbrake. The piece was coming off in people's hands. So to set it, always suggest you set it, press down, and then it's set. To take it off, you just drive away, Or before driving away and it automatically turns off, you can manually turn it off by pushing it in. So press it down, it's set. That's going to protect your transmission. These 10-speed transmissions are great, but holding them in park without your handbrake means you've got something the size of your pinky holding all the way to this vehicle. So protect your transmission. Now for 2024, maybe you want to get a 2024 because, well, they come standard with the 12-inch. So mid-package is now incredible because you'll get your 12-inch screen and you'll get your heated seats, keyless entry. I think that's perfect. Now, I've got a lot of comments from the community. For example, M. Peugeot has the Bang & Olufsen sound system on his Lux and still missing some for the sound system. So either I'd say live with the standard sound system. We have noticed from our both our 2021s to this 23 high package, and we had a Sasquatch high package Outer Banks, the sound system's better in this. Is it great? No. Does it do the job? Yes. It passes. We'll give it a grade of 6 out of 10. If you want for that full 9 out of 10 experience or better, you can try getting a kicker, sub and amp to put underneath the seat. Or in the back paneling, there's space for a sub back there because remember, Ford was going to give us a sub for 2023, but they had to delete the option due to scarcity. So the box is back there. You could throw in an amp, throw in a sub, and I'm going to find out soon, but likely, I bet the wiring is also even already there. So it should be pretty easy plug and play to throw in a sub back there. Just buy the right size sub, take the paneling off, measure everything out. Visually, it looks like it's an 8-inch, 10-inch at most, but I'll let you all check that out. Now for 2024 models, what you're going to find, now we've got these rubber mats, but the Big Bend and the Black Diamond rubberized floors. Badlands, rubberized floors. Badlands, Black Diamond, and all the way to the now entry-level Big Bend, vinyl seats. And Maggie and I had a Badlands with marine grade vinyl. We love the marine grade vinyl. I wish we could order a Wild Track with a cost-saving option with marine grade vinyl, but for late 23s, as of builds after July 17th of 2023, and all 2024 models and going forward, Wild Track and Outer Banks, it's all leather, folks. And getting an Outer Banks 2-door, it's out of the question. Outer Banks is now a 4-door only model. And for your Wild Track and Outer Banks, it's all leather. Now, we like the leather, but we think for cost savings, the marine grade vinyl, we liked it. Marie prefers it. I prefer a little bit more the leather, but I do love the rubberized floors. So remember, Wild Track and Outer Banks are going to have carpeted floors. So you'll have to get these mats to cover them. Ford's molded mats are great. It's a fantastic accessory, but I like the rubberized drain floors on the Big Bend, on the Black Diamond, and on the Badlands. So if I were to order a 2024, I think the true value is Big Bend, mid-package. You get a 12-inch touchscreen. Or if you're going to do some off-roading, get the Black Diamond, which will now come with 6-spoke black gloss wheels. The Badlands, you can no longer have as optional the beadlock wheels unless you go Sasquatch. So go Badlands if you don't mind those mags or don't plan on switching them. If you plan on switching them, Marie loves those mags. She would never switch them. But remember, the Badlands does come with all-terrain tires that are legal for the winter. So it's a great year-round tire. I love the BF Goodrich KO2s that the Badlands comes with. The Black Diamond comes with grabber tires. But I think for the price difference, Big Bend or Black Diamond are now your best options. And standard, not just the 12-inch screen, 8-inch screen is axed. I'm going to have Marie come show the headrest here. So all headrests now, I think this is great. All headrests, if you show the ones up here, Marie, all headrests have got this option. So click it a little forward, a little more, all the way forward, and it flips all the way back and up and down. And this is why we call them 4-position headrests. So you've got the 4-position headrest. I love the leather. I like the Wild Tracks blue leather. This beige, I'm not a huge fan of. Watch our live as we talk about the order guide, because I'm still hoping that in the 2024 order guide, we're going to find out that the Wild Track, they're changing out this beige color. Marie, I think, strongly dislikes it. And I love Bronco so much that it's like being in love, you know? I can have horrible teeth, Marie still loves me, whatever it may be. It's just a minor detail for me, but it definitely could be improved. So those are your big differences for 2024. And if you're thinking about maybe getting a hardtop, but you're worried about running it in the winter, don't worry, folks. We did 2 winters with our Broncos. Marie is pretty thin and she gets bothered quite a bit by the cold. She didn't mind one bit, but our first Badlands, her Badlands Bronco didn't work for her because it didn't have heated seats on the vinyl. It was cold. She had to sit on the dog's blanket. When I found that out, I figured, okay, well, we'll have to order another Bronco up. I didn't get the first one right. I was too cheap. Now the Badlands is the only model that you're going to get the stabilizer bar disconnect with without going all the way to the Raptor. But if you do find a great price on an Outer Banks or a Wild Track or any model, remember, you can always get manual stabilizer bar disconnect. So with manual stabilizer bar disconnect, you'll all be good to just manually disconnect that sway bar and go off-roading on your trails and have a great time. Now, please drop a comment, folks, or 2 or 3, because that'll help this channel grow and grow our community. Drop a comment, answer what Bronco model is your favorite Bronco model, and do you like the 2024 changes? Are you thrilled? I am. Marie is. We love the fact that it's 12-inch as standard, that the headrest, which we wanted the headrest, so we didn't go with lower models. The only thing is we wish in Canada, the Big Bend, we could put on the signature LED lights. You can't do that in Canada, hence why we always ended up with a little bit more of a higher trim model. So let us know what's your favorite trim model and also what you think is the best value for the money trim. Thank you so much for watching. In the meantime, we wish you all more cars and more power and hope you have a fantastic family day. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Now, when you do close your top, here's an important tip and trick. You kind of have to let the top slam from a height, otherwise it doesn't close properly. You've got this gate space here. Someone could go in, pop it all open, steal your stuff. We had an attempt of theft on our previous Bronco. Ford was great because of the little plastic lip. They ended up riveting this piece together, but now it's built better, and that's the piece that curves here. It's now really in there. It's not just a small little glue, but it also starts to pop your seam open. You can just pop it back in. We showed you that in the last video. We said it was probably delivered like that, but maybe it was because someone had played around with the top. So a little trick, you got your 2 clips on the side here. You got to you can even give it a little helping hand. Gave it a little bit of force to help it out. And that is a little trick so you don't get easily robbed when you've got a soft top. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.